Who are you, and tell us a little about yourself.
So I'm Danielle. I am a mom of 2, about to be a mom of 3. I'm a clinic manager for a physical therapy office. I'm a hockey mom, which is fun and exciting. And
So how do those roles in your life make you feel sexy?
they don't. They really don't.
How often do you feel beautiful?
So,
Or sexy and confident? Like, what occasions do that for you?
confidence, that's pretty much every day. If I'm being honest, I don't have an issue with confidence. I've never truly felt sexy, or maybe I just have a hard time feeling that way.
Or identifying that goddess?
Right. Beautiful. Now that's a little more easy for me to feel because I know that I have a beautiful face. I always have. Thank you, Lord. But my significant other, he tells me that I am beautiful every day. And he tells me not to make me feel better about myself or because he thinks that I need to hear it. He truly, in his eyes, I'm the most beautiful one.
Aww.
Yeah. So, and it took a little while at first to believe it, but for the past many moons,
Yeah.
I definitely
I'm starting to see that.
believe it and feel it.
Is it action, like backed up by action as well?
Yes, words with action. And I'm all about, you can tell me something so many times, but if your actions don't reflect it, the words don't mean anything. And his actions definitely reflect his words.
So, what is the deeper story about wanting to have a boudoir session for yourself?
3 years ago, I had gastric sleeve surgery and had lost and maintained over 100 pounds. And it was such an incredible feeling. I was feeling so good about myself. I had never seen myself the way that I became after surgery. I felt comfortable in my skin, which is something that a person pushing 300 pounds does not feel. Some women say that they do feel confident and secure, and more power to them. I want to understand how they were able to do that, because I was one of those that couldn't. But I finally shed all of those layers, and I felt like I was my true self, and then saw the ad for Boiling Point, and I was like, oh, okay.
It's a while ago, right? Because
this was last year. Yes, my life has been crazy, but it was the weight loss and everything that I had gone through with the weight loss and all of the psychological journey that comes along with that people don't realize happens. All of that was what sparked my interest in wanting to do this. I wanted to do it for me. And yes, then it just kind of morphed into more.
So what did you expect it to do for you?
See myself as truly being sexy. I just wanted one photo where I was like, wow, I see it, I believe it, and I feel it.
Do you think you got that today?
I got more than one. So this definitely surpassed all expectations.
You got 20 of them, right?
Exactly. There was definitely more than 20, I'm not going to lie.
We got there, though. That's
yes.
Good. Why do you believe you deserved a boudoir session for yourself?
Because I've lived a crappy life. I mean, maybe yes, but because I feel every woman needs to do something for themselves. Do I feel every woman needs this? Yes, even if that woman doesn't think that they do. I think it's a very liberating experience.
So, what were your deepest fears coming into the session? Like, what were the biggest things
That
like
I would see every imperfection in my body and not love my photos the way that
especially being right out of camera?
exactly. I was truly afraid. I had professional pictures done before it was a couple session, and I did not love the pictures. And I'm actually friends with the photographer, and I had talked to her about it, and she was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "You see this beautiful woman," I said, "and I just see this big thing, and I pick out every little, and I could not love them. I didn't even love the one photo that I actually liked, which was of just me."
So you were afraid of being disappointed how you would look.
Yes, disappointed. I did not want this to...
But this whole journey, you've kind of fallen in love with the person, and seeing the images reflects that person instead of
Oh, yeah.
just, the images are amazing, but it's you that makes the images amazing, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So was there any point that you wanted to cancel and glad you didn't do it?
Well, let's see. There was the separation, there was the moving, there was the financial burdens, there was the let's get sick with the new year, then there's the, hey, we've got COVID, dog passed. I mean, there were a lot of things that happened, not even all at once, just over a span of time. And I felt more bad for you guys. I felt like I was wasting your guys' time. I'm like,
oh, not at all.
These people absolutely are not going to believe me. They're going to think that I'm making up these elaborate stories that are awful. So I would hope that no one would ever make them up. But that would have been the only time that it had ever crossed my mind. I was just like,
you needed this for yourself.
I needed this. And I was so glad.
You're so glad you went through it.
And that we got to do this, because this was just...
We were so excited to have you. Like, I walked in this morning like, oh my gosh, how many times have you seen her? Yeah. It's like, I woke in with a smile this morning. So how did this whole process go for you? Because I know, like, we've had a lot of bumps in the road, but how is the process of the consultations to right now after seeing your images? How has it gone for you?
It was great. Everybody is supportive. Everybody is there for you, which is nice to actually, like, you're not left to do this on your own. You have a team. You have a support system. And that is really what helped me, because, I mean, this being the first session that I have ever done ever, I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't know what I was supposed to do or not do, and just having that guidance and support through all of it.
You felt fully guided through the whole process.
Yes, I really did.
So did you have any problems posing today?
No, I didn't.
Jackie
Thanks
showed
for
you
all
everything.
Your guys' help.
So seeing your images on the screen, how did that affect you? How did that feel to you when you saw them on the screen?
It was kind of incredible. It's like, wow, that's me. Like, it was... Yeah, those are like pictures that I could see of other women and just be like, man, I wish that was me. But that was me. Today, that was me. And that felt awesome. That felt so awesome.
It's like, that's the girl I want to be.
Yes.
And you are her, right?
Yes.
So what was your favorite part of this entire experience? Was it getting spoiled by Shay, or was it like...
Really all of it, just all around. Just having a magician do the magical things that she did to my face and to my hair was amazing. And then having that, just, it set the tone for everything else. You came in, you're happy and bubbly and like, I want to get to know you. And then Jackie comes in, and I finally got to meet her after having been talking to her with consultation after consultation and everything that has gone on. And just getting to be on a more personable level with even both of you during the whole session, and then sitting there with you guys during the break and talking. And I mean, all of it has just been fantastic. I loved all of it. There's not one piece that sticks out more than another.
Did you feel nervous at all during your session?
In the very beginning, I was nervous, but I just didn't know what to expect, and I think is what it was. And I still had some reservations about how was my ultimate feel going to be with the outcome. But through the session and doing the poses and everything, nothing about that was nerve-wracking at all. And I kind of was like, doing this live, and I'm in like just lingerie, like, I don't know how I feel about this, but I wasn't even nervous. I was just like, all right, it's just another person.
So what is the biggest transformational effect you think you received from this session? Was it confidence? Was it seeing yourself sexy?
Seeing myself sexy. Oh my God. Because literally, I've never, ever seen myself as a sexy being before until today.
Now, do you feel special about that lingerie that you picked out? Now
Yes.
it's had some special meaning?
I feel so much better about it.
Because you said you didn't like it.
I am not going to go home and put it on and cry in my mirror like I did the other night.
So why would you do a boudoir session again? Because we were talking about this just a minute ago, saying that you
Yes.
definitely want to come back.
I do want to come back. And I mean, being pregnant right now, okay, and being able to feel sexy, that's awesome. But I want to
See yourself
I
in
want
a different
to see
stage.
myself in a different stage and see, I don't know, maybe push my limit a little more, or see how
something
much
different.
further outside of my comfort zone
Different props.
I can
different...
be. Yes, different prop, different lingerie, maybe do like more like
Something outside your comfort zone a little bit more, like inch out of that
Yes.
comfort zone.
yes. And not have to feel nervous being on heels while pregnant.
So why would you recommend Boiling Point Boudoir, our team, for your boudoir session?
Because you guys are so personable, you are so loving and supportive, and you're there for the person. You're not there for your own personal gains.
No.
You make the person feel like a person. You make them feel like they matter, that their reservations, hesitations, concerns, everything matters. From the moment that you sign up to do this, you know, what are you looking to get out of it? And for me, I think the first time when Jackie had ever asked me that question, I told her I had no idea.
Do you know now?
it was definitely to see myself as a sex symbol.
Like, as
Yes.
that woman.
Yes, as that woman, not a girl that's super cute, has a cute face, oh, look at her tush, it's really adorable, but just to feel like a sex symbol and to really see how far I've come in my own personal journey with confidence and everything. Had this happened 5 years ago, we wouldn't have even had fun. This probably all would have been done like 2 hours ago. I probably never would have elected to even do it to begin with.
You've met our team, though. We make miracles happen.
Oh, no. Girlfriend, I am a true believer.
So, like, with our team, do you think you might have accomplished that a couple years ago? It's possible.
It's possible. I really don't see how I would have seen myself the way that I do now on that screen. I think I still would have found some things that I definitely didn't like.
So you're ready now to go through that
Yes.
transformation.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So why would you recommend this to any woman?
Because it's amazing. It's liberating. It's like so many things, whatever negative things that people have said to you, it's like everything just washes off. Like shackles and chains just, break off of you, and it's just liberating. It's
just you
literally
now.
The only word that I can think of that just makes sense. It's liberating.
Thank you so much for being in
You're
studio
welcome.
with us.
Thank you.
All right, have a wonderful night.